Today we're going to talk about the difference between UPC and FNSKU. And what is ASIN and SKU? You can send the items to Amazon with just the UPC label placed on the package, but it's better to include the FNSKU code. So which one do you need? Well, you preferably need both the UPC and the FNSKU. The FNSKU code is used by Amazon to track the inventory in their internal databases. There are numerous products on Amazon out there and millions of UPC codes being used. And Amazon wants to track its own barcodes, or FNSKU numbers, to really keep track of the inventory and keep it organized on Amazon's end. In some cases, you only need the FNSKU number. It's one of the required fields you need to fill up, unless you have an exemption from Amazon. Some brands have an exception, and they only need FNSKU. You need a UPC barcode when creating a product's listing. You have to buy a UPC barcode from GS1 if your manufacturer doesn't provide you one, or you sell private label products. You can obtain a UPC code from GS1. GS1 is an organization that develops and maintains global standards for business communication and licenses unique GS1 company prefixes. Currently, Amazon is not accepting listings with UPCs that have not been bought by or registered with GS1. So how do you get a UPC code? If you need to sell a product, make sure you get a UPC code to track your sales. You'll need to visit the website gs1us.org to be assigned a UPC code for your product. Apply for a UPC by clicking on the Apply Now button, and then follow the prompts to complete the application process. Many of the questions in the application will ask you for a 12-month projection, and it's okay to guesstimate. Pay the application fee and the initial fee. You'll also be responsible for an annual $150 membership maintenance fee. The member kit will be emailed to you once the application is approved. If you're in Canada, visit the Electronic Commerce Council of Canada. Although you can purchase cheap UPC codes from various places, one example being eBay, it's not very wise to do so. There are a lot of vendors who sell barcodes that aren't legitimate, and you can't use them. Here's the problem using barcodes from providers other than GS1. Amazon's been double checking for a while now if the UPC of a given listing matches the manufacturer of that listing. They're making it mandatory for every seller to use GS1 codes. So what is an FNSKU label? The FNSKU is assigned by Amazon Fulfillment Network, and it's an abbreviation of Fulfillment Network Stock Keeping Unit. Amazon fulfillment centers recognize a product as unique to the seller by the FNSKU label. That separates it from all the other inventory in the fulfillment centers or warehouses. It's for Amazon's internal purposes to track the product and identify it with a specific seller. This way, the seller can receive credit when the item is sold. You need an FNSKU number on the product package. Either print the labels or provide it to the manufacturer, and they'll just print it on the package instead of the labels. The FNSKU label is also visible on the box shipping label when you print it out from Amazon and send it to the supplier. It's 10 characters long and it's alphanumeric. So how do you get the FNSKU label barcodes? So basically, the third step in your shipment creation workflow is labeling your Amazon products. Number 1, go to your Seller Central. Number 2, create your product listing. Number 3, click on Manage Inventory. Number 4, the third tab from the left, is Label Products. And number 5, on the products you're going to be sending to Amazon, click on the drop-down button and select Print Item Labels. It'll take you to a page where you can print the barcodes. This step in the process will generate a print-ready file that you can save for later or print using the right size of mailing labels. The file will be formatted to print, so you just need to add the blank labels to a laser printer. Here's a sample of what your label will look like. They'll have a barcode, a number corresponding to the barcode called an FNSKU, and the product title. In most cases, the product title should be enough information for you to match labels to the correct product. It's always displayed in the product listing along with the BSR, the best seller ranking. SKU is an abbreviation for Stock Keeping Unit. It's usually used to identify the product in the seller's catalog from the seller's point of view, so it's basically created by the seller. If you don't provide the SKU information while creating a listing, the system usually creates one for you, which might be random and alphanumeric. Alright, that's all I have for today, and if you have any questions, just let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.